seed, the number 6 in the world, and Gong Ruina, the number 3 in the world, the number 4 seed, the defending champion, the bronze medalist in Copenhagen, and a wonderful competitor. And all Chinese clash then in this first semi-final of the women's singles. And that's how Gong's made her way through. No problem at all. And a big win against the number 6 seed, Xi Jingfang, in the quarter-final. Tough first game, but walked straight through in the second game. Other than that, a whitewash in the first round against Krisa Gogali of Greece. Love and love. In absolutely impeccable form. And Zhou Mi has had a much more difficult task right the way through from the second round against Yuki Shimada, where she dropped that first game, but then came through pretty convincingly in the end. And then the quarterfinal against Wang Chen, dropping the middle game there, but coming through 11-4 in the third against the number 5 seed. Dropped a couple of games as Zhou. Physically really strong and in terrific form. Won 4 of her last 6 tournaments. 24 years of age, from Guangxi province. But she's really got her work cut out today. And there's Gong Ruina.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhou Mi, China.
An all Chinese clash then. Gong Ruina, the favorite, the world junior champion.
On my left,
up against
Gong
Zhou
Ruina,
Mi,
China.
the number 6 in the world, the number 5 seed.
Gong Ruina to serve. Love all.
Girish
play.
Natu in charge of this one.
1 love. Out. Service open.
Gong in almost impeccable form, Jill, in her path through. Going to be very difficult to knock over here.
Yes, I was very impressed with her earlier in the week. That first round match, she talked about winning Love and Love. That took just 8 minutes. But what was really impressive was yesterday's quarterfinal against Xi Jingfang, the number 6 seed, because the last 2 times that the 2 women had played each other, in fact, it was Xi that had come out on top. So to reverse that in these World Championships showed great form and great character.
And it's a very stylish start as well.
Service over. 1
Already,
love.
of course, by getting through to the semi-final here, guaranteed a medal, her 3rd successive medal at World Championships. Bronze in Copenhagen, gold in Seville.
Service open.
No call.
Love 1.
And a good call. First impressions are that Gong is looking so smooth.
Love.
Seems to have time really dominating early on.
Yes, I think part of that is very much her style of play. She's, to me, looks the better natural athlete on court, although Zhou Mi, as you can see, very strong, powerful legs. But Gong Ruina, I think, is very much the natural talent, whereas I think Zhou Mi has been built by a very good coaching system.
Service over. Love 1.
Won 4 of her last 6 tournaments, including the All England, where she beat Xi Jingfang in straight games.
Service over. 1 love.
Gong got to the semi-finals of the All England and lost to Xi in that semi in straight games. Lovely angle. Just brought the racket head across the shuttle.
Yes, the key was the fact that she moved back so quickly. Gave her so many options. She could have hit it straight, decided to play it cross court, but it's that variety overhead which is so difficult for her opponents.
Couple of times she's tried that cross-court little sliding shot, but it just hasn't worked for her, the angle. Just overcooked it.
Yes, and I suspect that Zhou Mi is a player, whilst she's very strong, I think that maybe her stamina is a little bit suspect, and therefore against such an opponent where she realises that it's going to be a very tough match, I think Zhou Mi is going to look to try and win the rallies quickly, because she doesn't want it to last that long, because she knows that she won't outlast her opponent.
Again, the little slide across, and that's working a treat for Gong Ruina at the moment. Clever little net shot, and down she goes. Yes, Gong wasn't in the best form of her life coming into this tournament, but has really picked it up when it matters. I guess that's the secret.
Well, that's right. I mean, I watched her at the All England and again at the Japan Open. Japan Open, she lost in the quarter-final, but it was to her teammate Xia again. And I just felt that she looked a little bit sluggish on court, and I wondered whether that was because she was going through a hard training period in preparation for these World Championships, so that obviously wants to retain her title, wants to be at her peak. And I suspect that she sacrificed tournaments coming into this so that she'd be right for this week.
Service over.
Needs to get something going here, Zhou. Yep, on the line that time.
2-4.
And now she is in the match. Oh, really super rally and a lovely finish from the champion.
Yes, tactically she played that rally perfectly, moving her opponent from the back of the court to the front, making her move the full diagonal of the court. Of course, that's the furthest distance to travel. And Zhou Mi, by the end of the rally, looked very tired indeed. It's not surprising to me that the women are just taking the opportunity to have a quick drink and towel down.
It's interesting hearing you say that you think she might shorten the rallies, Zhou. It's very early for her to be doing that, but I guess in the back of her mind she knows how strong Gong is and the kind of match it's likely to be.
4.
Well, that's right, and I suspect, of course, as Gong Ruina has been doing some heavy training coming into this event, I suspect also Zhou Mi will have done the same. So maybe she's improved her stamina, but you know, I don't think she'll want to be out here too long.
Terrific judgment.
5.
And a little bit of luck as well. And a lot of the time, the ladies and the men aim for this. Would you have had enough time there to have planned that?
I'd suspect that was more down to luck because she was a little bit further away from the net, but certainly when the players are right on at the top of the tape, they do aim to hit the net cord.
A couple of long rallies a couple of minutes ago, and she is breathing heavily. A couple of cheap points for Gong. Yes, well, a couple of unforced errors in those last couple of rallies, and I just wonder whether she's already beginning to feel the pace of this match.
Left.
She does have this habit of taking a long time in between rallies.
Waiting now because the scoreboard isn't functioning quite as it should. One of the scoreboards has it as 6-2. In fact, it's 7, as you have on screen. And they're going everywhere except the right score at the moment. It's a hushed crowd. There's a big crowd here today.
Yep.
I think around 4,500, 5,000. And they're filling up all the time, but obviously with two Chinese playing against each other, difficult for the crowd to get involved.
7-2. Eight.
Very close call. No arguments, though, from Zhou. And it looked like it did just miss. Oh, sensational play from the champion. Wonderful defence early on. And again, she gave her a rare old going over.
9-2.
Yes, everything that Zhou Mi is throwing at Gong Ruina, Gong has the answers for. But it's interesting to me that most of the time it's this lady, Gong Ruina, that's commanding the rallies. She's dictating the pace. She's saying to her opponent, right, I want this. I'm going to go out and take it. And at the moment, Zhou Mi is doing nothing to say, well, I'm going to play the game my way.
She's battled hard, and it may seem that she's battled long. A couple of inches away, and here are, well, virtually 8 game points for the champion here. Too good. Exquisite drop shot. Finishes off the game. It lasted quarter of an hour. And to be honest, it was a bit of a lesson given by Gong Ruina.
To this second game is going to be vital.
Second game. Love all, play.
So a new game, a new shuttle.
Play. Out. 1 love.
Too many times it's been long. Just quite hasn't got the control that she needs.
Service over.
And a rare errant shot there
Love.
from
1.
Gong Ruina.
Out. Service over.
And look very sloppy. Missed
Love.
by a country mile in badminton terms.
Yes, that's right. But you see she's going for an outright winner, and that was very early on in the rally. And because she's going for these winners, she's going for the line. She's not giving herself any margin for error.
Service over.
Now that is sloppy.
1 love.
A little flick on the backhand that time.
Love. 1. Service over. 1 love. Service over. Love. 1.
Gong just seems to relax a little bit at the start of this second game.
Service over.
Head-to-head between these two players. Zhou in front, 9-8, but both times it's really mattered in the biggest tournaments. Gong has come out the winner. In the All England last year in the semi-final, and also in Seville last year in the final. This is a replay of the final from 2001.
Service over. Love.
I think it's also interesting the last time that these two met was in the final of the Asian Games, played in Busan in South Korea last year. 11-1, 11-1 the score. I mean, Jumi just wasn't in it at all.
Service over.
Unbelievable cross-court net shot from Gong Ruina.
2-love.
Pinpoint accuracy, hitting the top of the tape, just going over.
Love.
And again, not working herself into the rally.
Service over.
Super little net shot that time from Zhou.
Love. 3.
Yes, I think the net play is an area of the game that could be the deciding factor today.
And it seems to have given us some encouragement that cross-court forehand smash, which was missing so much in the first game, getting her off the mark here. Sense of frustration there, you can see. Again, it didn't look a very impressive shot.
No, and interesting that she was forced to play a high backhand. So often the top Chinese players play the shuttle around the head, so they're still playing it with a forehand action.
But the winners are starting to come now for Zhou.
1-3.
Will they come with enough frequency? Fantastic shot.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. She used disguise by brushing across the feathers. She played this reverse slice drop shot, bringing the shuttle down so steeply.
She gets the same shot back.
Service over. 1-3. Out. Service over.
Well, she's starting to dominate the rallies, and
1.
the rallies are tending to end with her shot, winner or loser at the moment. But too many losers.
The umpire calling it a fault for
4.
taking the shuttle before it had crossed over the net.
Let's have a look at this. Marginal call, perhaps a little harsh. She does look a little tired, doesn't she? Mouth gaping open.
Service over.
And a little casual as well in the way she finished that off. Needed the luck of the net cord. But she really didn't pounce forward to the net, which you would usually expect from her.
2-4.
On the line. Nothing starting to go her way.
This is a very clever shot. She saw the gap across court. And a little block off the smash.
Service over. 4-3.
It bothers me, though, that she never really moved to get round the head there.
No, she really is showing signs of wear and tear.
Out. 5-3.
And after an encouraging
6-3.
patch, things very much like they were in the first game for Zhou. The percentages starting to stack up against her. Oh, just fabulous net play. A couple of times there from Gong.
How they have the control of the shuttle. Spinning net shots.
Service over.
And for once, an error of judgment on the placement.
3-7.
Yeah, inside the line.
Service over.
But trusting in her judgment.
7-3.
There must be a danger once you've made a mistake. Wow, that couldn't have been any closer, but it was just missing. There must be a danger that you just lose a little bit of confidence when you're leaving.
Service over.
It's one of the rare occasions where Zhou Mi has won the battle at the net.
Out. Service over. 7-3.
Gong seems to be heading for her second World Championship final. Gorgeous finish. No sign of that at all.
Service over.
Yes, once again, the disguise overhead.
7.
And the way that she just takes the pace off the shot.
Out. 4-7.
A rare wild shot from the champion. What a make-up that was. Almost behind the back. Exquisite
Service
control.
7-4.
Yes, because you're right, the shuttle had gone past her. And have the racket head control when she's leaping backwards to guide the shuttle across court is really quite phenomenal.
Service over. 4-7.
Zhou getting her fair share of luck in this game, but needing it. Can she use it? it's just brilliant.
There's so many options. We've seen just a moment ago the round the head slice, reverse slice there, the slice across court from the forehand side.
Not working in her favour that time. Gong moves to within 3 points of the final.
Service over. 4-8.
Not much in it, but out it was.
Out. Service over. 8-4.
Just can't string rallies together to get points moving. It was going to be a difficult shot.
Service over.
But it was the wrong decision to leave it.
4-8.
Just terrific netplay.
Yes, and once again, totally deceiving her opponent.
4.
Hold and flick to the back of the court.
Out.
Was that a tired shot?
4.
2 points now between Gong and tomorrow's final.
Out. Service over. 4-9. Out. Service over. 9-4.
Well, Zhou had the form coming into this tournament, but it seems as if class has told.
10, match point 4.
Match point number 1 for the champion.
Game.
33 minutes is all it took. A very impressive performance indeed from Gong Ruina, the 22-year-old from Funan. Looking absolutely world-class, and the champion is going to take whoever makes it through from the other semi-final. It's going to take a monumental performance to beat her.
Yes, Gong Ruina waving to the crowd. She was brilliant today. I suspect that Zhou Mi a little bit jaded from that hard quarter-final against the #1 seed, Wang Chen, yesterday. But all the same, this young lady played to perfection. She'll be very tough to beat, as you say, Simon.
Bye, mate.